Some foods are more than just sustenance. They're living history, carrying the stories of civilizations, the memories of ancient trade routes, and the spirit of survival. Dates, in particular, are a testament to this legacy, connecting us to a time when the desert was both a challenge and a cradle of life. The date is one such food, a symbol of life and hope in the world's harshest deserts, where water is scarce and the sun is relentless. For centuries, the sight of a date palm has meant the promise of nourishment and shade, a beacon for weary travelers and nomads crossing endless sands. This humble fruit has been a vital source of energy, nutrition, and culture for millennia. In bustling markets and quiet homes alike, dates are exchanged as tokens of friendship, respect, and celebration. They are woven into the fabric of daily life, marking both ordinary moments and special occasions. Throughout history, dates have fueled travelers on long journeys, sustained armies, and graced family tables during feasts and festivals. Their presence is a reminder of the enduring bond between people and the land. Offering dates to guests is a gesture of hospitality that transcends generations and borders, a simple act that speaks of generosity and welcome. In many cultures, the sharing of dates is the first step in forging new friendships and honoring old ones. The date palm itself is a miracle of survival, thriving where little else can. Its roots reach deep into the earth to find water, and its leaves provide shelter from the harsh sun. It stands as a symbol of resilience, adapting to the most unforgiving environments. Every part of the tree is cherished and used, from the sweet fruit that nourishes, to the fronds that are woven into baskets, mats, and roofs, to the wood that builds homes and tools. The date palm is not just a tree, but a lifeline for entire communities. When you bite into a date, you taste something ancient, a flavor unchanged since the days of pharaohs, prophets, and empires. It's a direct link to the past, a living connection to the people who once walked these lands. Its natural sweetness, whether enjoyed fresh or dried, is a burst of sun and tradition, a reminder of the desert's hidden abundance and the ingenuity of those who call it home. The story of the date is one of resilience, resourcefulness, and unity. Across continents and cultures, it has shaped diets, economies, and rituals, bringing people together in celebration and sustenance. Let's begin our journey with the country that grows more dates than any other, Egypt. Here, the date is not just a crop, but a symbol of heritage and pride, woven into the very identity of its people and landscape. Egypt, bridging Africa and the Middle East, is the world's top date producer. With over 1.7 million metric tons harvested annually, Egypt supplies nearly 20% of the world's dates. Date palms have flourished here for over 5,000 years, deeply woven into Egypt's history and economy. The secret? Long, hot summers and the life-giving Nile creating perfect conditions for date cultivation. From the Nile Delta to the southern border, millions of palms sway, heavy with fruit. Most Egyptian dates are enjoyed locally, especially during Ramadan, making them a staple of daily life. While Egypt exports less than some rivals, no one matches its sheer production. Egypt's bond with the date is as enduring as its pyramids. A date is the fruit of the date palm, scientifically known as Phoenix dactylifera. It's a type of drupe, which means it has a fleshy outer part surrounding a single hard pit or seed. Dates grow in large, heavy clusters that hang gracefully from the tops of palm trees, often shimmering in the desert sun. These trees thrive in hot, arid climates, and their fruit has been cherished for thousands of years. As dates ripen, they undergo a remarkable transformation. Starting off as small, hard, green fruits, they gradually turn golden yellow, then deepen into rich shades of amber and brown. This ripening process not only softens the fruit but also concentrates its natural sugars, making dates incredibly sweet and almost caramel-like in flavor. The texture changes too, becoming tender and chewy, perfect for snacking or cooking. Dates have been cultivated for over 6,000 years, making them one of the oldest cultivated fruits in human history. Ancient civilizations from Mesopotamia to Egypt revered the date palm, often calling it the tree of life. This remarkable tree provided not just food, but also shelter from its fronds and materials for building and weaving. Dates were a vital source of energy for travelers and traders crossing vast deserts, and they played a central role in ancient diets and economies. Today, dates are enjoyed fresh, dried, or transformed into syrups, pastes, and even savory dishes. In the kitchen, dates are incredibly versatile. They're a staple ingredient in breads, lending natural sweetness and moisture to every slice. You'll find them in a variety of desserts, from sticky date puddings to rich pastries, where their deep flavor shines through. Dates are also a key component in classic North African tagines, where they add a subtle sweetness that balances savory spices and tender meats. Their unique taste elevates both sweet and savory dishes, making them a favorite in kitchens around the world. For special occasions, dates are often stuffed with nuts like almonds or walnuts or even creamy cheese, creating a luxurious treat that's both nutritious and delicious. These stuffed dates are popular at celebrations and gatherings, symbolizing hospitality and abundance. In Islam, dates hold deep spiritual significance. They are mentioned numerous times in the Quran and are central to the tradition of breaking the fast during Ramadan. Eating a date at sunset is a symbol of faith, gratitude, and community, connecting millions of people in a shared ritual that spans centuries. This humble fruit nourishes both body and soul, forging connections between generations and cultures. Sharing dates is a gesture of kindness and unity, reminding us of our shared history and the simple joys of coming together. With their incredible versatility, rich history, and deep cultural significance, dates truly are a timeless treasure, cherished across continents and generations, and still bringing people together today. Egypt's date groves stretch along the Nile and across oases, forming lush ribbons of green against the desert. The Nile Delta and Upper Egypt are major hubs, but Siwa Oasis is legendary for its unique, flavorful dates. Growing dates here is a way of life, passed down for centuries. Egypt boasts its own prized varieties: Hayani, eaten fresh, Zaghloul, crunchy and astringent, and dried types like Amhat and Saidi. Each variety offers a distinct taste and texture, enriching local cuisine. Farming blends ancient wisdom with modern methods. Some use advanced irrigation, others rely on traditional flood techniques. Pollination is often done by hand, with farmers climbing tall palms to ensure a good harvest. These groves are more than farms, they're living ecosystems and cultural legacies. Date harvest in Egypt from September to November is a season of hard work and celebration. Skilled harvesters, or tallah, climb towering palms to cut heavy fruit clusters, lowering them carefully to avoid bruising. On the ground, families sort and grade the dates. Some are sold fresh, others dried in the sun for year-round use. The process is a community effort, with neighbors helping neighbors and children joining in. Harvest time ends with shared meals and gratitude, reinforcing social bonds and honoring the land's bounty. This tradition connects generations, preserving skills and stories. The harvest is more than agriculture, it's a living celebration of resilience and community. The date palm's gift is cherished by all. In Egypt, dates are woven into daily life and hospitality. Guests are welcomed with dates and tea, a gesture of friendship and respect. Dates appear at every meal in snacks, desserts, and savory dishes, especially during Ramadan when they break the fast at sunset. Markets overflow with dates before Ramadan, as families prepare for this spiritual tradition. Egyptian cuisine features stuffed dates, rich date pastes, and sweet salty pairings with meats. The date palm is also a cultural icon. Its fronds used in religious processions and crafts by both Muslims and Christians. It symbolizes resilience, blessing, and unity across Egypt's diverse communities. The date palm is truly an Egyptian treasure. To experience Egypt's date culture, visit a bustling souk during harvest. Vendors display mountains of fresh and dried dates, yellow barhi, red zaghloul, and more, offering samples to entice buyers. Dates are sold fresh, pressed into agua, or transformed into syrups, cookies, and vinegar. The marketplace supports thousands of livelihoods and showcases the date's economic importance. Festivals like the Siwa Oasis Date Festival celebrate the harvest with competitions, music, and food, promoting local varieties and traditions. These events pass down knowledge and highlight the date palm's sustainability in the desert. For visitors, it's a vibrant immersion into Egyptian culture and biodiversity. The Date Festival is a true celebration of heritage. Egypt leads, but the world of dates is vast. Iran, with over 1.2 million metric tons, is a major exporter, famed for Mazafati dates. Saudi Arabia, home to the Al Asa Oasis, produces high-quality ajwa dates and invests heavily in modernizing its industry. The UAE and Iraq are also significant producers, with Iraq reviving its ancient groves, and the UAE cultivating prized medjool dates. Algeria, Pakistan, and others form a date belt across the Middle East and North Africa. Even the US has joined in, with California's valleys producing medjool and deglet noor dates for Western markets. The date's adaptability has made it a global crop, thriving far from its desert origins. This fruit connects continents and cultures. The journey of the date fruit begins in the heart of ancient desert oases, where its story is woven into the very fabric of civilization. For thousands of years, date palms have stood as silent witnesses to the rise and fall of empires, their roots reaching deep into the sands of history. Today, the humble date has traveled far from its origins, finding its place in bustling modern markets across the globe. From the hands of local farmers to the baskets of city dwellers, dates continue to nourish people and cultures, just as they have for millennia. In Egypt, the date is more than just a fruit, it's a way of life. Lush groves line the Nile, while vibrant souks overflow with countless varieties. Festivals celebrate the harvest, bringing communities together in joyful tradition, all centered around this ancient delicacy. Yet, the love for dates extends far beyond Egypt's borders. Across continents and cultures, people cherish this sweet fruit, making it a truly global favorite. In Iran, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and many other countries, dates are cultivated with care and pride. Each region offers its own unique varieties, flavors, and traditions, adding richness to the world's table. From the soft caramel-like medjool to the delicate deglet noor, every date tells a story. Ceremonies and customs passed down through generations honor the fruit's role in daily life and special occasions alike. The date is more than just food. It's a bridge between cultures, a symbol of resilience and hospitality. Sharing dates is a gesture of friendship, a way to welcome guests, and a tradition that unites people of all backgrounds. With every bite, you taste a piece of history. Ancient stones and faded photographs remind us of the generations who have tended these trees, harvested their fruit, and brought them to market. When you enjoy a date, you connect with the hard work and dedication of countless farmers, families who have passed down their knowledge and love for the land through the ages. Travelers have carried dates across deserts and seas, sharing them with new friends along the way. At home, families gather to enjoy them as a healthy snack, while chefs transform them into gourmet creations, blending tradition with innovation. So next time you savor a date, pause for a moment to remember its incredible journey. This sweet jewel has nourished humanity for thousands of years, connecting us all through its timeless flavor and enduring story. The legacy of the date endures, uniting people across continents and generations. Through its simple, enduring sweetness, the date continues to bring the world together, one bite at a time.